Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome back to another flip video. This is going to be part 3 about graphs. Just kind of taking what part 2 was about, taking it slightly further. So, if we have a graph, like we do in this example, it says sometimes it's important to look at the graph and try to interpret some of the results. So it says, which two grades had the least difference in scores? So we see that this is all about secondary math scores, so we've got 7th graders, 8th graders, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So first and foremost, we need to recognize what difference means. And you guys know from working in math that difference means subtract. So what we're going to need to do is take all of the different grades that they want us to compare, subtract the difference between the two, and see which one is least. Now we can look at the graph, and we see between 9 and 10, it doesn't appear that the line has changed that much, right? Here, the line hasn't changed that much, but it's still probably a good idea to prove that with math. So we've got 7 and 8. So 7 is 72 and 8 is 75. So we would do 75 minus 72, and that would give us 3. Between 8 and 9, it was 81 minus 75, which would give us 6. So we already know B is incorrect because it's greater than 3. 9 and 10, we've got 81 minus 80, which gives us a difference of 1, which so we now A is incorrect. In between 10 and 11, we've got 83 minus 80, which gives us 3, which is less than 1. So we know that C is our answer because it is the one that has the least difference. There is only a difference in 1% between those two. Now it's your turn to try. It says which two ages had the greatest difference in cell phone ownership. So this graph was about teens and how many cell phones are owned by each age. So work that one out. Alright, so first we need to look at our graph. And so we're looking for 13 and 14. So 13 is 229, 14 is 273. So we've got 273 minus 229. So we would set that up, a little subtraction review here. Can't take 9 from 3, so we'd have to exchange a place value, and that would give us a difference of 44. Now if we're looking at 14 and 15, that's 341 minus 273. Again, we need to do some exchanging. This is a good review of subtraction as well. We can't take 3 from 7, so we need to borrow from the hundreds place, 13. So that gives us a difference of 68, making A incorrect, because in this one we're looking for the greatest difference. So hopefully you caught that. Let me see if I can, oops. Just make some of this smaller. Now we're looking for 15 and 16. So we've got here and here. We've got 430 minus 341. So we, again, good review of subtraction skills. So we've got 89 there, which now makes that one incorrect. And then we're looking from 16 to 17, which does appear to be the biggest jump on the graph. 590 minus 430. This one actually has no borrowing in it. So 160, which is almost double C, which makes the jump between D, 16, and 17 the greatest. So your bring back to school problem, I want you to go back and look at those two graphs, either the cell phone one or the opportunity score. Pick one and write 2 different questions about it in the same style of what I did. I don't want it to just be something simple like, how many people own cell phones when they're 13. Make it where they're going to have to do some math. So I want you to solve both questions yourself and then also give it to someone else in your house to do it. So that's your bring back to school problem. I'll see you in the morning.